Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 4B and we will explain about economic biodiversity using circular flow diagram. These are our group's members' name. So what is exactly the economic of biodiversity? We can say that biodiversity is all living things in the ecosystem, and we human also part of it. All living things like flora and fauna, each of it hold its significant value in our economy. This is why we human exploits all the resources that seem to contribute in our economy, as it provide food crop, livestock, forestry for the building material, and fish or an animal that are food source for us human.
How economic biodiversity works. Biodiversity offers a wide array of inavailable resources that are vital for human well-being. These resources encompass necessities such as sustenance, medication, unpolluted air, water filtration, regulation of climate, as well as cultural and artistic significance. Economy biodiversity is centered around the idea of ecosystem services. Humans derive these benefits from ecosystem, which can be divided into four categories: provisioning, like food and raw materials; regulating, like climate control; supporting, like nutrient cycle; and cultural, like rational and spiritual benefits. As policy and decision-making, it is undeniable that governments, corporations, and people can make decisions that balance economic development and biodiversity conservation by using economic biodiversity as a source of information. It frequently influences resource management, land use planning, and legislation. The concept of sustainable development, which aims to meet present demands without compromising the potential of future generations to meet their needs, is supported by economic biodiversity. It highlights how crucial biodiversity preservation is to long-term social and economic success.
Next is how biodiversity economy organized. First one is ecosystem services. Biodiversity offers numerous ecosystems benefits that directly and indirectly support the economy. These services include crop pollination, water filtration, climate control, and the supply of raw materials, food and medicine. Second one is agriculture and fisheries. Agriculture and fisheries is a key component of the economy that greatly depends on biodiversity. The loss of biodiversity can have an effect on crop yields, reduce the quantity of fish stocks available, and result in less food security and financial issues. The last one is tourism. Coral reefs, rainforests, and national parks are examples of biodiverse ecosystems that draw tourists and bring in income for many countries. The loss of biodiversity can make these places less attractive and result in less money from tourism.
Lastly, I will present about how participants in economy interact with one another. It is basically divided by four parts, which are household, firms, goods and service market, and lastly, factor market. First of all, household are the consumer of products. Household provide factor of production, land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurial activity in exchange for money, which is in this case is called income. Secondly, good and service market. Here, firms sells their own products to household, and household buy products and service from business. Income is spent by household on goods and service in this market. Thirdly, factor market. This is where household provide firms with labor, land and capital as production inputs. Household receive wages, rent and interest from firms in exchange for using this factor. Lastly, firms. Firms are known as business that manufacture goods and service. In exchange for paying families salary, rent, and other types of income, they hire labor and buy others' inputs for them. Other than that, how participants in the economy interact with one another of biodiversity. What the impact of when all the participants friendly and develop more economy of biodiversity. Pros and cons in this topic will have it also the implications. Firstly, for the advantage, market transactions, which is buy and sell good and service in markets such as selling ocean biodiversity. There are a lot of companies that are selling it. For sure, the profits increase every year. Depends on the season too. Second, high income. Many restaurants or market by marine organism increases because of demand of customer very high. Thirdly, trade products to export and importing good service to the other countries so that our countries will be known for defending abundant and healthy biodiversity so that income from other countries will help our country for more advanced. Other than that, for the disadvantages, firstly, biodiversity loss, economic growth and result in habitat damage and over-exploitation resulting into biodiversity loss. Second, agriculture and biodiversity, the addition of chemical in the process of fertilization and agriculture so that a lot of small biodiversity will be lost whom give the benefits to the land, water and others. Third, climate change. A lot of factories develop cause the release of chemicals into the atmosphere causes the earth temperature to rise rapidly. Other than that, for the implications, firstly, economic cost. Ecosystem service of biodiversity will be disrupted when it lost. Second, develops technologies to support biodiversity conservation to save the ecosystem. Third, market opportunities. Environmental practice can create more source products to other circle or other country.
In the conclusion, we can see that the biodiversity is important to us human as it provide a lot of service and greatly contribute in our economy. So, as a human, we are responsible to protect and conserve it, as it's not only provided our wants, but provide crucial needs in our daily life. That's all from our group. Thank you.